I hear you talk about prescriptions a lot. Now, someone who approaches at life day to day gets some exposure from the podcasts they hear, from the books they read. Now, my question is, when someone's approaching in some situation in their life, they are like, let me give you an example. Let's say for happiness equation, it's like once I say that I don't want to be happy because I want to be successful, or I'm not happy because I know too much. Again, I'm saying that, okay, if I'm actually knowledgeable or I have that knowledge, then why am I not happy? So these kind of things kind of stand as contradictory. When I'm approaching life day to day, I can't have an obsolete decision. So does anyone have to have an obsolete definition in the first place? And if yes, then how to incorporate it?
I don't understand your question. You're all over the place.
Do you want me to say it again?
Well, if you say it again, I won't understand it again.
Okay, let me make another example. So let's say I know that happiness is something that is based on work, like you have to work on it. Now, I can say that I am not...
You use the word know very comfortably. What if your knowing is complete BS? What if happiness is not something that you have to work on to get?
Now let's say that I've received a prescription that...
You didn't respond to the question. Am I talking to a wall? You didn't respond to that. Did you hear what I said? Hello?
Yeah, you say it like...
Did you hear what I'm asking? Did you hear what I said? Because it seems to me like you're only responding to yourself. And that's fine, but then why are you calling in? Did you hear what I said?
I did.
Okay. Well, you didn't respond to it.
In consuming your content and many other so-called spiritualist content, but I've realized that nothing I've learned, nothing I've experienced have got me anywhere. So I just had this thought that maybe I'm not ready, maybe I've not had the moment to say that enough is enough. And after watching all those Krishnamurti videos and your tweets, I realized that I've got nowhere. So should I keep on suffering, or should I know you don't like the shoulds and should not, but I don't know what should I do. I should just stop consuming content and be what I'm doing and keep on doing what I'm doing, or should I do something else?
I mean, it's a fair question, and it's actually the thing that everyone suffers from. You not having got anywhere is because you think that watching a bunch of stuff can get you somewhere. And you think that because that's what you've been brainwashed by society to believe. That if you do this and listen to this and follow this and read this, that'll get you somewhere. No one's getting anywhere in this world. No one. No one. No one. And they can read, and it doesn't mean they shouldn't do it. It doesn't mean that they shouldn't read and listen to they can listen to whatever they want. It's fine. But there's no, like I said, there's no evil in doing that. But the belief that that's going to get someone somewhere, well, that's fine if what they call somewhere is they just enjoy it and it gives them a sense of, enjoyment or pleasure to listen to it. And if they call that, quote, somewhere, then maybe they do get somewhere because that's their somewhere. So if it's just enjoyment and you like it, just like listening to, some nice soft music in the background, does that mean that nobody should listen to nice music? Of course not. Because it's enjoyable for them. But if the question is it going to get you somewhere of permanence, get you somewhere of lasting X, Y, and Z? No. Now, should someone believe me? No. They shouldn't believe me. They should examine for their own experiences. So if you ask me, should you listen? Should you do this or that? I have no answer for you, because I had no interest in making you a student. I don't want any students. So I don't want to give you advice, because I think advice is the whole problem. You have to deal with reality. And I think that the reality that you have come to without anyone giving it to you, without you having read it in a book, but by your own direct experience was the first thing that you said. You have read this and looked at that and whatever it is, and it hasn't gotten you anywhere. Okay, well, that's your reality. I think that's the lead that you must take, not my lead or someone else's lead.